G'day lads, how are ya? That's nice, and welcome back to the Brighton career mode. We're now in season 5 and I think things are looking pretty good right now. We're back in the Champions League thanks to winning the Europa League last season, and as for expectations, top 4 is the minimum, but I think a title challenge. So the career mode is going to work like normal. I'm just going to show you the players that have signed, players that have left the club, and then some highlights here and there, and then just see where we end up. But before we do, be sure to like, share and subscribe. If you do, I'll love you forever. First new signing is Ryan Gravenberch from Leipzig, £140 million. Now that is a lot of money, but it's going to be worth it. I can guarantee it's going to be worth it. Sometimes, if you want to compete at the top, you've got to spend money. That's just how it is, unfortunately. Ewan Sterling has gone out on loan to Southampton for the season. Good luck, mate. Sean Rowland has gone to Udinese for £3.4 million. Too bad it didn't work out for you, bud. And Ellis Graham has gone out on loan to Newcastle for the season. Pedro Silveira has gone to OGC Nice for the season on loan. Good luck. And Tom Davies will be leaving the club for Sampdoria for £19 million. Thank you for your service, mate. I will never forget that goal. You scored the winner for the Community Shield. Too bad it just didn't work out, unfortunately, but that happens. Pietro Di Stefano has gone to Torino for £6.2 million. Again, another player just didn't work out. He was only going to be a backup keeper, it just didn't work out. Academy prospect Duncan Laird has gone to Fiorentina for the season on loan. Good luck. And Conor Gallagher has gone to Napoli for £33.5 million. So we lost a bit of money on him, but only a tiny bit. Again, I say this a lot, just didn't work out for him. And we found someone better, unfortunately, but that's life here. And Academy wonder kid Jay Barker has gone out on loan to PSG for the season. Big game this one. We got the UEFA Super Cup against Real Madrid, who are obviously UCL winners last season. We're here to win that trophy. Doesn't take us long to get off the mark. Good shot by Kane, but another great save by Sanchez. Then Lamptey pass up to St. Just, and then we get going. We get going. The ball's been passed around nicely. Cucurella's down the left flank, but he cuts in to Claude Maurice, who gives a lovely through ball to Lamptey. Then passes into Morpay. No one's near him, so we go 1-0 up after 19 minutes. I mean, genuinely, no one's near him. What do they think was going to happen? About 35 minutes, Sanchez chucks in a corner, and then Thomas Muller puts it in the back of the net with a lovely header. This team is stacked, by the way. Muller, Joe Gomez, Harry Kane, Renato Sanchez, Harry Maguire. Mental. And on the stroke of half-time, Cucurella is running down the left flank. Left flank, as he does. And then Seema trying to get a pass in, gets back to Cucurella, who goes back to Seema, then Claude Maurice with a lovely finesse shot from outside the box to give us the lead for the second time in this game. In the 70th minute, another corner for Real Madrid. This time they go short. Sanchez gives to Rodrigo, who puts in a lovely cross, and Casemiro gets to the header, and they get another equaliser. Not much I really could have done about that one, but disappointing nonetheless. Last 10 minutes of the game, Sanchez from a goal kick. We're passing it around, see what we can do. Maitland-Niles gives it to Morpay. Gives off to Gravenberch with a lovely through ball out to Cucurella on that left flank. And he scores his trademark goal. I genuinely believe every goal he has scored, at least the games that I've played, have been that exact shot. Just run in from the left side and just shoot, get it bottom right corner. Sanchez chucks it out to Cucurella, who's looking for someone to pass to. He gives it to Vazquez in the middle, gives it to Maitland-Niles, and then Morpay. He spots De Ketelaere up front, and he's got all the space he needs to tuck it in the bottom left corner. Gets us our 4th goal of the game. In the 90th minute, we win 4-2, and we've won the UEFA Super Cup. We've beaten the UCL winners. That's huge for us, I reckon, especially Real Madrid. Don't know if this guy's a Madrid fan. He doesn't look particularly happy. And just a couple days later, we got our first Premier League match of the season. We're playing away at the Molineux to Wolves. Should be an interesting game because Wolves are a very, very decent side. So it's a mistake from Sarr, the goalkeeper. And then Morpay with a lovely finesse shot to put us in front after 20 minutes. Just a mistake from the keeper, and we capitalise, as you do. Great goal. Morpay gets our first of the season. And Gravenberch gets in the middle to Morpay. Tries to get the ball to De Ketelaere. Gets a lovely shot. It gets saved, but Morpay gets the rebound. He gets his second and our second. He's too good. He's too good. I mean, what? And after about 60 minutes, Rabiot gives it to Everton. Out to Pedro Goncalves with a cross and a lovely header from Calvert-Lewin to get one back. It's a brilliant header. Not much I could have done there, but they get one back. Hopefully, that's all they get from this one, but time will tell. So Everton's running down the wing, trying to match up to him, can't get anywhere near him. And he has a shot, and then Lamptey does that. They get an equaliser late in the game. I mean, what happened there was, it was just a bad touch. I tried to clear it out, but it just didn't respond. I mean, let's look at that again. So it's a good shot, but Lamptey, yeah, it's just, mistakes happen. Taylor Richards has gone to St Etienne for £12.5 million. Good luck, mate. So this is our Champions League group. Got Valencia, Nice and Dynamo Kiev. Not to sound cocky, but I think realistically we should get out of this group. But you never know. I thought that last season and that went terribly. So yeah, time will tell. Let's play our first game. Champions League nights at the Amex. We've got Valencia in match day 1 of the group stage. They get off to a good start. Some poor passing from me, like normal. And then Terrier scores. Lovely finish to go top left. And they take the lead after 28 minutes. And then De Ketelaere passes it out to Cucurella with a lovely finish. Like I said, his trademark goal. He only scores those types of goals. That's all he's got. After 70 minutes. After 76 minutes, De Ketelaere gives it to Claude Maurice, who gives it to Lamptey. Basically the same sort of shot, just from the right flank this time. It's a lovely goal. I think that might be the first goal I've actually scored with him. Not too sure. De Ketelaere gives it to Lamptey again. He runs forward, he looks for something. Tries to get it, keeper saves it. Tried to cross it, didn't really work too well. Keeper kicks it out. And we get possession back. Basuma's got to Claude Maurice to Seema. Chucks in the ball to Claude Maurice, who gets our third of the game and the win. So it's a great way to start the Champions League campaign. Yeah, not much else to say. Another season, another Premier League home game against Palace. I mean, you're going to get one anyway, but the point is, it's just the first game of the season against Palace is always at home for some reason. But anyway. So Sanchez gets a goal kick. We're passing around, see what we can find. Basuma gives it to Morpay. Lovely through ball to Claude Maurice. He's got all the space. They're not catching up to him. He tucks the bottom left to put us in front after 42 minutes. Lovely goal. He's been insane this season. Pretty much to begin the second half, we got basically, I guess, a kickoff goal. If you play Ultimate Team, you know all too well how annoying they are. It's just this might be the slowest kickoff goal ever. Morpay gives it to Gravenberch. Lovely dribbling. Lucky to recover that. And he puts us 2-0 up after 49 minutes. Great goal. Great effort from Gravenberch. I'm glad that he's playing really well because, you know, 140 million, you'd fucking hope so. And then Mitchell running down that left wing, trying to look for something. He gives it to Herrera, I think. And Booker gets the consolation goal for Palace. It's not enough to get them back into the game, so we win 2-1, another dub. Okay, match day 6 of the Champions League. We're back at the Amex against Dynamo Kiev. Start off pretty well. Well, not first start, but towards the end of the first half, Morpay cuts back and a lovely finesse goal on his left foot to put us 1-0 up after 40 minutes. Or 39 minutes, sorry. And Dynamo Kiev, they're playing some good football, but we get overturned, what? I don't know. He gives it to Kukurea, lovely through ball. He cuts in, and he finesses it on his right foot. Lovely, lovely goal. Definitely the first goal I've scored with him with his right foot. I guess he got tired of scoring his usual. Thought, nah, try something different, why not? Couple minutes after that, Dynamo Kiev, essentially a kick-off goal, very similar to mine in the Palace game, very slow, but it does pay off. Paid some lovely passes, some good dribbling from Kiev. Gets it off to, I'm not even sure who that was, but it's a good goal. Get him back into the game after 53 minutes. Who's that? Oh, I don't know. Their main striker, I guess. 73, whatever. Gravenberch recovers the ball. He's looking for a pass. He gets it to Morpay. Lovely through ball from Gravenberch. Then Morpay cuts in. He through pass to Lamptey. And he's looking for a pass. Gets it to Gravenberch, who gets our third of the game. That is a lovely goal after 68 minutes. Like, the passes there are all impeccable. I don't know how you feel, but I personally love that one. I thought it was fantastic.
Don't care. Just don't care anymore. Don't care.
And Gravenberch gives it to Morpay. About a couple minutes after, he tucks it in bottom right to get our fourth of the game. He's had a cracker of a game, like usual. He's Neil Morpay. 5 and 6 for Morpay, though. And Weppe gives it to Claude Maurice. He gives it through ball to Kukurea. He's got all the space, no one's near him. Finesse shot on the right foot. Goes in, our fifth of the game. His second, both on his right foot. That's definitely never happened before. Well played, well played. But Dynamo Kiev are not done. They get one back late in the game. It's not enough, but it's a consolation goal. Shakurin, don't know. He scores a brace. But yeah. So we top our group with flying colours, 5 points out of Nice. We go unbeaten. I mean, last season we only narrowly finished third, and this time we're 11 points ahead of Valencia in third. So we're going through to the knockout stage. Let's go. And on the 1st of January in the Premier League, we are top on 52 points, only a point ahead of Man City in second. Best defence in the league, only lost 2 games. We are 13 points ahead of Leicester, but they do have a game in hand, so, but still, it's a comfortable lead. Well, not very comfortable in Man City, but I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I really hope we keep this up. Oh, Palace are in the relegation zone. Okay. Oh, Forest are last. That's disappointing to see. But no. So I didn't show you it. So there was no signings made in January. So we're straight on to the Champions League round of 16. We're playing CSKA Moscow. First leg is away in Russia. Not too difficult of a challenge, but you never know. So Lamptey, gives it to Basuma, to Morpay, to Seema. Puts it in bottom right after 16 minutes to give us the lead. Lovely passing from the boys, lovely goal. About 7 minutes later, Seema gives it to Gravenberch. Out to Lamptey. Twats it in top left. 2-0 lead after 24 minutes. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, that's for sure. And then Morpay to Gravenberch, to Claude Maurice. Lovely finesse shot bottom right with 3-0 up after 29 minutes. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And then not a lot happens for like the next 30 minutes, but Lamptey gets the ball to Morpay. He's looking for a pass. He finds Seema, who puts it in bottom right. Almost identical to his first goal. He gets a brace. We've got 4 and a clean sheet. Moving on to the second leg. Great start, boys. 4-0 up on aggregate. So I'm going to sim the second leg like past seasons, and I don't see us stuffing this one up. But yeah, so are we moving on to the quarterfinals? I hope so. 4-2 win, 8-2 on aggregate. Beautiful. Kukurea with a brace. St. Jude's scored, and Morpay scored very late. Lovely. Lovely. we're moving on to the quarterfinals. Quarterfinal, first leg in the Champions League, we've got PSG. Now that is a challenge for sure. Mbappe gives it to Dani Olmo. He puts them in front after 25 minutes. Good finish, nothing I could have done about that. And he's running to the camera. Right, mate. Prick. And then Basuma gives it to Seema. And he cuts in. Lovely goal, top left. Absolutely twats it in after 62 minutes. We get our equaliser. Took us some time, but we finally got there. Basuma to Mwepu. He's running through the midfield. He gives it off to Lamptey on the right flank, who crosses it into Morpay, and Morpay volleys it to give us the lead in the 79th minute. It's a lovely finish, which I guess isn't out of the ordinary for Morpay.
What do you mean by that?
And then Almada's got all the space in the world. He decides to sweat it to De Ketelaere, who gives us a third. We win 3-1. We're 3-1 up. We're moving on to the second leg. We've got a good advantage, fair to say. So let's hope not to fuck this up. So 3-1 up. We're playing away at the Parc des Princes, or whatever it's called. It's only a two-goal cushion, so let's see how we do. 4-2 win. Morpay scores a brace. We scored 7 against PSG. Oh no, that's mental. Seema scores early. Gravenberch gets one. Edwards and Mbappe get goals for PSG, but it's not enough. We're on to the semi-final. So the cinematics didn't record for this one. Don't know why, but got the semi-final first leg away at Stamford Bridge. Morpay to Seema. Lovely ball. First shot is saved, but he gets the rebound. Tucks it in to give us the lead after 18 minutes. And then Claude Maurice collects the ball with a lovely finish. I think it's saved initially, but it goes in off the post. It's genuinely one of the best goals I've scored in this series, but we go 2-0 up. And then Billy Gilmore gets one back for Chelsea after 69 minutes. Nice. And he's running to the manager, sorry. So he's running to the manager. I mean, you're not winning, so sure. Then Basuma gives it to Morpay, who cuts in, trying to find a pass, gives it to Mwepu, gives off to Vazquez, lovely little finesse shot to the bottom right corner to give us a 3-1 win, in the first leg. And another 2-goal cushion. So I've actually decided to play the second leg because it's the semi-final, it's a big occasion. We're 3-1 up. Yeah, so not a lot happens in this game. It's actually quite competitive up until the 70th minute or so. Then Moise Kean gives it to Kimmich, which is a lovely shot. Genuinely nothing you could do about that. It's a great shot. They've got 1 goal back. It's only a 1-goal cushion on aggregate, and he's running to the manager. Okay. Kimmich gives it a short corner to Goncalves to give it to Moise Kean, who puts them 2-0 up. It's 3-all on aggregate in the 85th minute, and he's running to the manager. Okay, I guess, you know what, fine. I think that one, you can just, let him have that one, sure. And in the 90th minute, Chelsea are passing around the back, and they're trying to move forward. Cucurella gets the ball to Romero, off to Almada, to Mwepu. We're trying to find something here. See if we can get one back so we don't have to go to extra time. Almada's running through the midfield to Seema, and he gives it to Mwepu, and Mwepu gets us the winner in the 90th minute, literally the last kick of the game. We don't win on the day, but we do win on aggregate, and we are playing in the Champions League final for the first time ever. Mental. So before we get there, in the FA Cup we lost in the semi-finals to Liverpool. Norwich won the League Cup. Mental. And we went out to Chelsea in the quarterfinals. Final day of the Premier League season, we're away at Ellen Road. Don't really need to play this game because we're 4 points ahead we're top of the league, 4 points ahead of Man City, so any result will do it, but just want to see the celebrations, eh? Just get us a win, get the momentum. So yeah, let's go. So Cucurella is running down, he gives it to Seema, to Morpay, back to Cucurella. He's got all the space he needs, and he decides to pass it to Morpay, who puts us up after 27 minutes. Very selfless from Kukurea. He could easily have decided to shoot for himself, but hey. And to begin the second half, it's essentially another kickoff goal, but there's a lot. I'm not even sure if I call it a kickoff goal because I suppose a lot happens. It's just a couple of turnovers here and there, and then Seamer's got the ball, and he gets a lovely through ball to Morpay. Tough one here, but he tucks it in top left to get his second of the game and our second. And then Morpay's got the ball, he's looking for a shot. He runs in, he cuts back, gets a finesse shot, goes right at the keeper. And then the keeper throws it right to Claude Maurice, who gets it to Seamer, who's again looking for a pass, who finds Morpay. Morpay finesse shot bottom right, gets his hat trick after 63 minutes. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff. And Morpay passes out to Lamptey on the right wing. And he's running, finding space, looking for a cross, and he gets it to Claude Maurice with a lovely volley to put us 4-0 up after 70 minutes. Great goal from Claude Maurice. He does that. He's done a few of those. Well, I'm not sure him specifically, but I've definitely scored a few of those, and they're lovely volleys, eh? But Bogues to Firpo to Ramsey. Leeds are looking for something. They're playing pretty well here. And then Ramsey finds Rahman, who gets a consolation goal. It's 4-1, but it's not enough to get him back into this. Even if it was, it just doesn't matter, does it? We have won the Premier League title. After heartbreak 2 seasons ago, we've finally done it. We are champions of England, and it's fantastic. It's been a great season. So, not sure how Man City went, so I think it's a 4-point. So we were 4 points out of City, I think, but I could be wrong. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you enjoy the title celebrations. Right, Champions League final against Barcelona. Big game. You know, Barcelona, they've won it a fair few times. I'm not sure if they've won it at all in this series, but in real life they have won it 5 times, so they know what they're about. Gonna win that beautiful trophy right there. That's what we're here to do. Yeah, journey to the final's been an interesting one. So what's 15? There's 19 goals scored up until the final. Claude Maurice finds Morpay, and he tucks it in bottom right after 11 minutes to give us the lead. I'm not sure if Dembele is the player to watch. I think Morpay definitely takes that. And then Seamer to Claude Maurice. Gets saved initially. Sorry, Seamer scores. So that was it. Gravenberch who gave it to Claude Maurice before, but we are 2-0 up after 16 minutes. Almost identical to the Europa League last season. Ansu Fati gives it to Richarlison. They're trying to find something here, but great effort from Basuma to recover the ball like that. And Godfrey, lovely work there. St. Just is running through the defence and midfield. And then Morpay gives it off to Kukurea. He's running down the left flank. I think you know what to expect here. He's gone for his trademark finish. Bottom right, lovely goal. I was going to celebrate, and then I realised that he used to play for Barcelona, so hey, Sergio is a respectful man. We're not gonna do that. And then Wepu gives it to Basuma, who gives it to Morpay, to Seamer, tucks it in bottom left. 2 goals again. He's got another brace in a European Cup final. He did it last season in the Europa League. He puts us 4-0 up. Mental. And that's all she wrote, folks. A 4-0 win to get us that UCL trophy. What a season it has been. I just realised we almost did the treble. Like, we were very close, but yeah, this one's been a doozy. I think I'm just gonna let you watch the celebrations, like last time. Champions of Europe, Brighton and Hove Albion. We've hit the big time, and boy, it felt fantastic to win that game. It's been a long journey. Not the longest journey, but it's been a good one, for sure. Right, top scorer, of course, is Neil Maupay, 31 goals and 18 assists. Incredible. Didn't go up overall at all, interestingly, but there you go. Seema with 26 goals and 11 assists. He's been the perfect striker, backup striker. Gravenberch with 22 and 15, amazing signing. Definitely got our money's worth, that's for sure. Claude Maurice with 20 and 14, hands down his best season of the series. Kukurea with 11 and 11 from wing back. Ketela again sort of lacking, but I guess Maupay and Seema have been scoring heat, so we didn't really suffer because of it. And he's still 87 rated. So a final team update. So Maupay, Seema, Gravenberch, Kukurea, and Lamptey all in the 90s. That's a pretty good effort. The team's looking amazing. The benches look. This has been a really fun series. It really has. So I'm trying to think. So Maupay, Basuma, Lamptey, Kukurea and Sanchez are all in Season 1, and Seema is technically there too, but he was out on loan. Oh my god, Lewis Dunk 72 rated, that hurts. That really hurts to see, because he was pivotal at the beginning. So I'm just going to have a look at Sir Ginger's record for Brighton. This is something that I wish I'd done with my other rebuild, but here we are. So 298 games, 174 wins, 55 draws, and 69 losses. That's a pretty good record. His biggest win, of course, was 9-2 against Copenhagen in the Europa League. And of course, we got a few trophies to go along with it. So 1 Premier League title, 1 UCL, 1 Europa League, 1 FA Cup, and then 1 Community Shield and 1 Super Cup. So that's a pretty good record. I'm really happy with that. And also, I think I'm going to start doing this with my rebuilds and like series and that. I'm going to pick an MVP, and I think you might know who it is. It wasn't hard to decide, it really wasn't. Neil Maupay is hands down the series MVP. He started off 77 rated with only 82 potential, and he ended up 92 rated. Didn't take long for that dynamic play potential to kick in. 276 games, 161 goals and 63 assists. So what's that? 224 goal contributions in 276 games. Incredible. In terms of his best season, goals wise, it was season 3, he scored 43 goals. However, goal contributions in total was season 4, because he scored 37 goals, got 20 assists. So 43 goals is his best season, but 57 goals and assists is his best. He's been an absolute joy to use, and part of me is kind of surprised he got to 92 rated, but here we are. But anyway, that's all for this series. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And let me know if you like the stats and all this with like the MVP. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.